Okay, so I'm making this video right now on explaining about um, a new feature, or yes, it is basically a feature on part of the PlayStation 5 firmware update that they were pushing out earlier this week. They applied a setting called VRR. Now, it's called variable refresh rate. And normally, what it does, from what I can see, because I know that PCs had it for years, so I know about it. It basically eliminates screen tearing, because when you're panning left and right with certain games, screen tearing was very common. So they were trying to find ways to eliminate that. And then there's also graphical fidelity, so it improved in some games, the resolution or the sharpness, as well as it being extremely smooth. And then input lag is also reduced as well. Well, I just found out right now that VRR, as far from what I can see, didn't affect any of my other PS5 games except for two games, and that was Call of Duty Cold War and Call of Duty Vanguard. Now, those are games on the list, as of what I've heard right now, at this very moment, that do accept VRR, just as long as your TV is compatible or is a VRR TV. So it's not enough that your system is your PlayStation 5 or the game is VRR compatible. Your TV needs to be VRR compatible, or monitor, because some people use computer monitors to play their PS5 games. Now, I'm just informing this information to people who do not really understand or know about this feature, because this is a new thing for consoles, not a new thing for PC players. I get that, because PC players are probably going to say, well, everybody should know this. Well, not console players. This was not on the last gen consoles. Not even on the Pro, or the Xbox One X. They didn't have that. So, just giving you guys a heads up right now. If you have a TV that is that is not VR compatible, as far as if I'm up to date on the TVs right now, I think any TV that's below 2020, majority of most TVs that are the flagship ones, do not accept VRR. I don't know if the 2019s do, but as far as I remember, VRR started becoming because they required HDMI 2.1, and that's the higher bandwidth HDMI support that the consoles and TVs are starting to become available. Again, like I said, PC players have been enjoying this type of feature for a long time with their graphics cards, but that's because the monitors, it wasn't that hard to implement VRR on a monitor. Now that they're doing it finally to TVs, it's a new thing. It's not enough for you to know that, oh, my TV's a 4K TV. Well, now you have to, if you really want the best of the best when it comes to video games, now you have to make sure that your TV is not only 4K, that it accepts 120 hertz, that it also accepts HDMI 2.1, for the VRR. So giving you guys a heads up there. So if you're experiencing what it was doing, it was blacking out. It was the screen would turn black and it would come back. The image would come in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, every like 2 seconds. And at first I thought it was my HDMI. I thought it was like, crap, my HDMI is bad, And if it wasn't the HDMI, I was like, maybe it's my TV's HDMI connection. And if it's not that, then God forbid it's my PS5, which I was dreading for either the TV or the PS5. I'd rather it be the cable, because that's a simple fix. But no, thank God it's none of those three. It's specifically the setting. As soon as I turned it off, there's only two settings: off and automatic. But as soon as I turned it off and I started up Cold War, no blackouts. I started up Vanguard, no blackouts. And then I closed the game again, put VRR back to automatic, went back to the game again, started Cold War, blackouts. Started Vanguard, blackouts. Again, turned it off, went back just to make sure, nothing as soon as I turned it off. So again, this is just a video, like I said, I just wanted to give people a heads up who do not have a monitor, computer monitor, or TV that does not accept VRR, and you might run into this issue. So I'm just giving you this update. If you don't have that problem, then you don't have to mess around with it. You don't have to turn it off or anything like that. But again, if you are experiencing these random blackouts, because this feature fully engaged in the PS5 just this week. It happened within the middle of this week, and they said that they ran the feature as a selectable option on the console on the last update, the firmware update, but it was not specifically implemented because the games themselves still needed to be updated themselves to implement the feature itself too. So there was updates on top of updates. So I guess because Call of Duty just, maybe just 2 days ago, whatever, just got updated, it now accepts VRR, which is great and all, but at the same time, it's not great for me because I don't have a VRR TV. I have a Samsung QFN from 2018, and it doesn't accept VRR. So, that's tough for me, but at the same time, I'm glad I was able to figure out that issue, and I just, again, wanted to give you guys the heads up. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, hit me in the comments, and hit that like button if I helped you out there. I'll catch you guys later there.